Hi everyone, I am so excited to share with you today how you can do your own DIY container gardens in your backyard from little to no money. It doesn't take a lot of money to have your own garden, and you can grow fruits and vegetables again and again. So first, my planter is actually a hose container. It has 2 holes in it, and we don't really use it anymore for its intended purpose, so it's going to be a planter. Next, I am taking some brown paper bags just from grocery store delivery, and I am lining the inside of the hose container just for dual purpose, kind of acting as carbon for the soil and to help line it a little bit, because since it's for a hose, it has 2 big holes in the side and the bottom. In our state, we have brown paper grocery bags, so I always check the bottom to make sure it says compostable on it, and then I just put it in my compost bin after we put away the groceries. This is a great way to bring in carbon into our compost pile and also to help with moisture control. Most of my containers for my garden have either been given to me or just repurposed from plants that we've bought, and we just kept the pots. Next, I'm ready to fill up the container. I have 2 bags of Miracle-Gro that I just purchased at Lowe's. These are 25-quart bags of potting soil from Miracle-Gro. But feel free to use any kind of soil that you have on hand and compost. The goal is to keep this low buck, so both soils together I think were $16. My compost bin is actually a 32-gallon Rubbermaid trash can that my husband drilled some holes on the bottom to help with drainage, and I would have used it here, but I actually just used all of it in our backyard a few days ago to help amend some of the soil by one of our palm trees and a newly planted plumeria tree. I love harvesting compost in our garden and in our backyard. We use it on all our fruit and vegetable garden containers, in our maple tree, all around our yard, and the plants love it so much. And the great thing is the compost doesn't cost anything because we just use our kitchen scraps day after day. So our eggshells, coffee grounds, banana peels, you name it. So this is my strawberry planter, and what you see here are some bell peppers growing, and what had happened is some bell pepper seeds from the compost ended up in the strawberry plants, and so they started to grow. So I left them grow just for a little bit until I could give them their own soil. Again, the great thing about gardening is that it doesn't have to be expensive. A lot of our garden is actually from propagated plants and vegetables and fruits, so I haven't had to buy many seeds at all. I read that bell peppers love onions as a companion in their garden. So this again is green onion that we propagated. We had bought it from the store and we just submerged it in water until it grew some roots. And then I put it in a pot that we had. I always try to keep any pots that we get from the garden store, and I am going to plant it alongside the bell peppers. Green onions actually were my first gateway vegetable because I've never had a vegetable garden before. And so at the grocery store several years ago, I got some green onion, and after we used it, I just put the ends into some water until some roots formed and planted it. and I've been growing green onions ever since. It's so easy to do, and it'll give you the confidence to get you started on your own garden outside. So as you can see, I am giving the plant a nice deep watering, and this is very well draining soil. So I'm going to keep my eye on this plant for the next several days to ensure that the soil is nice and moist. And I might even cover it with straw, but again, I just wanted to see how it does the next few days. And later on, I decided to split up the bell pepper to give a little more room. I already have an existing bell pepper plant that's a little bit crowded, so I'm going to try to not have as much of a crowded plant this time. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gardening content.